So our main topic this week, what we're going to talk about is the difference between friends and acquaintances, because a lot of people use the term friend too loosely.
Way too loosely.
Because everybody ain't your friend.
Let's say that again for the people in the back.
Everybody ain't your friend.
Everybody ain't your friend, for real.
I know you want to get away, and you need time to yourself. Feeling so overwhelmed with problems, seems like nothing can solve it. Know you need a mental break. Well, come on and pull up a chair and have some fun with a couple friends just like you. Oh, this is Aunties and Mimosas. If you come in a little closer, you'll see we live life like we're supposed to. So come on in and join the fun.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Aunties and Mimosas. I'm your girl, Dr. Shard.
And I'm your girl, Miss Lady.
And y'all, it's just us two today.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it back to the original crew.
But it's okay. It's okay. We're finna have fun anyways. Y'all see we got our new little ring for champagne bell. So let's ring it.
Let's go ahead and get in for the drink of the week. So the drink of the week this week, we're gonna title this Blue Lagoon in honor of Meg, because you know that's our girl.
Ooh.
She dropped that new song to that
bow.
Boa.
Is it Boa?
Boa.
Ooh,
Like
I
a boa
like that.
constrictor
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Love her.
Yes.
And so we're gonna go ahead and taste this today.
What is it friend?
It is lemonade and Calypso lemonade, and the champagne.
Sun Pop
Champagne. Yeah. I didn't have the name of it today, sorry.
Let's do it.
Oh, I didn't close my eyes for that drink.
Not that she closed her eyes.
I closed my eyes.
That was good, friend. I like that one.
This is good. It's not sweet.
Mm-hmm. That's good. It's got a little tart to it too. Make you be like, I can't do it.
Look.
Yeah, I can't do it.
That one. That's the one.
All right then. So y'all, normally what we would do is we would jump into our icebreakers, but today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do our sidebar topics. If y'all know us from back in the day. No, I'm just like
way back in
the day. We're going to do our sidebar topics. So let's go ahead and get started. So this week, let's get started with Kendrick and Drake. Everybody been talking about Kendrick and Drake.
And how Kendrick ate Drake up.
He ate Aubrey up and cremated him. And then he told y'all where to go find him in the grave. So that's my opinion.
First of all, with Metro booming, I know I ain't the only person. I be at work all day.
BBL Drizzy. All day. It plays rent free in my head all day.
Just play all day.
All day. And he know he wrong for that. He was like, that's a banger. He was like, everybody gonna love it.
They put it in Spanish.
Not in Spanish. Yeah. What?
It's on TikTok and they got
oh my God.
Community where they doing salsa merengue dancing to it. Yeah. Yeah,
baby.
Drake
yeah,
I've
Drake
never been
is
a Drake
done.
fan though. So
well, see, Drake is what's his name? Mos Def said it that Drake is a pop artist. He is not hip hop. So
definitely is.
So I think Kendrick won this one. That's my opinion. And there's some other stuff that's going on too. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Right.
A little legal. But
did y'all see the episode of Joe Budden's podcast where he was saying they better be glad that it's not HBUC band season?
Oh yeah,
they gonna play that song out.
I saw that. I did see that. Yeah, it's gonna be over. They already practicing for it now because BBL Drizzy is gonna be over. Like what? And then the dudes dressing up like the BBL Drizzy.
Wait a minute, I ain't seen that. Was
they be dressing up. They have like the BBL in their butt, and then they might have their abs done. Yeah,
the little fake abs and a fake booty, just like him.
BBL Drizzy.
That's so sweet.
Oh, sorry, Drake. It's over for you. So,
before we go from that topic, I don't know if you saw that they were saying because when Meg dropped that in the beginning of her lyrics, she said that they don't be mad at Megan, they be mad at Megan's Law.
Mm-hmm.
They talking about the whole time they were meant for Drake and
Oh.
not Nicki.
Well,
what you think about that?
Friend, I don't know. Both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them. Because her husband did. I mean,
her husband did.
Yeah.
Drake did.
Drake's. We ain't gonna talk about that. Allegedly. Because we ain't trying to say none of that. So y'all tune in. Y'all let us know who y'all picked. Which side y'all picked, Kendrick or Brother Aubrey?
Not brother.
Brother Aubrey. So next sidebar topic we have is the bird flu, the H5N1. Have you heard about how it's growing in the United States?
I heard they had a new coronavirus strand though called Flirt.
Flirt. I haven't heard that one.
I
missed that one. I just missed that one. Well,
tell us about the bird flu.
Well, with the bird flu, it's a rapid rise in America. It lasts between 2 to 8 days. CDC says that the feds have put out more money for their livestock because that's what it's affecting. As of 5/8, we had 9,300 wild birds that have been affected, 90,000 poultry that have been affected, and then 9 states of cattle had the outbreak as well. So I don't know if y'all be eating the meat, but just watch out because you can get the bird flu.
Now I'm mad because Chick-fil-A just went from they little specialty 2-parent household raised chickens to the chickens that they use antibiotics and stuff on. And it went live, I want to say in April. And now we got bird flu. I love me some Chick-fil-A.
I do like Chick-fil-A, but y'all better be careful. That's all I'm saying. Just pray over your chicken and your cattle.
Pray over
everything. But just know that the bird flu is out. Okay, so another one. I don't know if y'all into church or whatnot, but Pastor Kenyon, is that how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
Kenyon Henderson, Shanti O'Neal's husband. You know who? Yeah. So he's a big pastor here in Texas, and he was. There was a video going viral where there was. He was praying, and he was, singing, doing praise and worship, and there was a lady, and she was, just kind of speaking in tongues and being just irate. And she was like on the stage or whatever. And he was like, hey, stop, like during service or whatever. And so a lot of people are in a big uproar saying that he was wrong for this. And I don't think he was wrong because when you in, praise and worship, you don't want that distraction going on,
Correct.
But he said that this has been going on for 4 years. And she just keep doing it every time.
Oh, she just wants some attention.
It's time to put her out the church.
She got to go.
And then on top of that, she responded and said whenever she feel the spirit of the Lord, she gonna just yell, cry, whatever. That ain't. We not on one accord.
Yeah, she might need to switch her church.
Well, she said any church she go into, she gonna do that.
But she can go to one of them. Is it Pentecostal? The ones where they fall out on the floor?
I don't know. I don't know.
I ain't never been to one.
I mean, they be doing it at a lot of churches, but I don't know what they
don't do it at Gateway. There I go. Our praise and worship be nice.
Well, what do y'all like? Non-denominational?
Non-denominational.
Yeah, well, the non-denominational church I went to growing up, they did that. So I don't know. I don't know what it would be called.
Interesting.
But
speaking of Shani O'Neal, did you see that she had made a comment on one of the interviews talking about she doesn't know if she's ever really loved a man before her husband that she has now, meaning she never really loved Shaq. And so Shaq came back and said in a post on Twitter that he's not sure if he would have ever loved him either.
No, I ain't see all that. I must have been asleep on that one because I ain't seen it. Why you ain't love Shaq? Shaq did everything for you.
Shaq was a dog.
Well, I mean, he is a Q. Shout out to all the Qs.
Absolutely not.
Shout out to all our Qs out there,
I'm a drink.
Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Anyways, but I mean,
yeah, he cheated on her and did her real bad, and
She stayed there.
She did.
She stayed there.
But as we already learned, it's hard whether you stay or
you
leave.
leave, yeah. So
no judgment.
No judgment. Okay, last but not least is, did you hear about the teacher that was fired for having the little girls take his braids down?
I saw that. I thought he was just under investigation.
Well, they done fired homeboy because they said it was inappropriate.
They fired the other 6 teachers that did the same thing.
Well, I don't know. And I've been seeing some people saying that he was giving off PDF files. Yeah, he was.
By getting your. Wait a minute.
I'm just saying. Just other things that he was doing, like filming the kids during school and stuff like that. But I've seen a few teachers that film them kids.
Well,
them kids film themselves.
That part, but it's a lot of teachers who don't put the students in the videos. The cameras only face them, but you can hear the students
in the
background.
Yeah.
So. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't think he should have been fired, but he should have been disciplined. Like, hey, let's not have the students touching you, or there should be a boundary.
But what kind of discipline is he gonna have? He can't go without pay. They don't pay him enough anyway.
I don't know. Got to be the ISS teacher where there ain't no students with the bad.
You can't put the teacher in school suspension.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't work there, so I don't know, friend. But that's all that I have for sidebar topics. So y'all stay tuned. I'll update y'all with most stuff.
And if one of y'all know more about that flirt, the new
the COVID strand,
let me know, because I'm gonna tell my little story. I went. From the whole time that COVID been around and not had COVID this whole time until last month in April. And it was horrible.
Baby, because I called her, she sounded like death was all up on her.
On death's door.
Yes.
And I'm like, I went to the urgent care. They swabbed me for strep, flu, and of course COVID. And when they came back, they said, we'll be back in 15 minutes. That 15 minutes turned into 30. I was like, something came back.
I got something.
They ain't came back in this room yet. So I was literally out of commission for like a whole week.
A little more than a week, I would say, because you wasn't back to normal.
For about 10 or 11 days.
Yeah.
But all I had to do was rest. I had my family bring food to the door. Knock, 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 DoorDash. But it was my family.
Family Dash.
Family Dash.
Yeah.
That's what we should have called it. And I just want y'all to know that it's still out there. There's still like flu viruses and everything. Make sure you wash your hands.
Yes.
Stay clean. Take your tea, because I did drink my tea, the immune support, and the throat coat tea.
Well, they've always said with COVID that you have to make sure that you keep something warm inside your body. So that's like something that's going to help is keep something warm, like tea, drinking warm things.
And they gave me that Plaxivir.
That nasty medicine.
That nasty medicine. It tastes like somebody put pennies in your mouth. And then they were like, it was $1,600 with insurance.
Dang. I would have left that there.
But I ain't have to pay that, but that would have been the copay.
Yeah. I would have had to leave that there.
It was $28, but
that's all right. That's all right.
But for people who
don't have insurance, you better get that good RX card. You better get that good RX.
So it's like, but I didn't take it anyway because it was nasty. I took one dose and I was
at least
like,
you got it.
At
least you got it.
Absolutely not. But anyway, that was my little pitch on that. Y'all just be safe out here in these streets.
Yes. All right, then let's go ahead and jump into Get in Your Bag.
So the Get in Your Bag this week is going to be something that's just quick and simple. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but children, once they hit 13 years old, if they start their own business, then they are able to, if they make more than $7,000 a year, they are able to start investing in their own retirement plan.
I didn't know that.
At the age of 13. And I want to say, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but that rule started back in 2021.
Okay.
So yeah, that's something, if you have your kids and they're doing lemonade stands and all these type of things, and y'all want to go ahead and get them registered as real businesses, then your kid can go ahead and start preparing for their future.
Okay. That's a good tip.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, let's jump into getting your health for this week. So these are some summer tips because summer is right around the corner. I think it's a couple more weeks and then we got summertime.
First day of summer, June 19th.
Something like that, yeah. So a couple more weeks. So some health tips for the summer. Make sure you wear your sunscreen. It doesn't matter what color you are, black, white, Asian, green, purple, yellow, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you're wearing your sunscreen. SPF 30 and higher is going to be best, but make sure you are wearing your sunscreen and apply it more than once. So you can do it, every 3 hours or you can do it every 6 hours, but make sure that you do it more than once. So they got little small sunscreens too for you.
I want to give a sunscreen tip that people probably didn't know. So I went to Jamaica last year.
Yes, we did.
And
in the Blue Lagoon. Not just sweat.
Tell us about the swim line, boss. Hold on.
I hate you.
I'm sorry. That's a real inside joke.
They don't know about that. They don't know about that. Anyways, Fred.
Anyway, my lips got sunburned in Jamaica because I didn't have any SPF in my
your
my
lip gloss
or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So what I started using was the Aquaphor lip balm because it has SPF 15 in it for your lips.
Yes.
So
yes, that's always good. I love Aquaphor.
Walmart,
at the Walmart, at the W.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have make sure that your feet are cool. So a lot of people don't know, like when you get hot, one of the things that will help you cool off first is airing your feet out because your feet need that circulation. You start from the heat rises. So if you take your shoes off, walk in the grass, that will help you cool down.
That makes sense. That's why people sit with their feet in the pool.
Mm-hmm. Heat rises and it helps,
Yeah. Something new today.
Make sure you get your pedicures if you're going to wear sandals because we don't want to see, all that extra. And if you can't get no pedicure, go to the W or the Target and get you some little stones. Yeah, the
Delatra.
I hate you. And get you some little stones. You can, clean your feet off. You can do it yourself if you can't afford to go to, get a pedicure. But you want to make sure that you are cleaning those feet as well. And then grill your food instead of frying your food. So try and grill more, like fish, shrimp. You can do hot dogs if you eat hot dogs. I don't, but you can do your salmon. You can do your pork chops, your whatever that you grill, chicken, whatever that you grill. You can do that. You can do your crab legs. You can
grill crab legs.
You can grill crab legs.
That's new. Somebody put that on my list. I'm gonna do that.
You can grill crab legs. So you can do, a lot. So try and grill your food instead of frying. And then last but not least, I'm not sure if people drink water, but I'm a big water drinker.
I would hope they
There's some
water.
people who don't.
Body is like
there's some people who don't drink water.
How they living? They pee stink.
It's some other things that stink too, but we're not gonna talk about that. But
how can you not drink water?
It's a lot of people who don't like water. They be like, I don't like the taste of it. I don't drink it.
It don't taste like nothing.
It don't taste like nothing, but they don't drink it. So if you are not an avid water drinker, which you should be, try and put some flavoring in your water. They have tons of flavorings that you can add into your water that will help you drink the water. But you want to make sure that you are staying hydrated throughout the summer because it gets hot.
Especially
I know here in Texas,
it'd be like 115.
It'd be hot. So you want to make sure that you're staying hydrated. So those are going to be your getting the health tips for this week.
All right. You're
right.
going to have us healthy and glistening.
We're trying to have that little glass skin, you know, friend. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into our main topic.
So our main topic this week, what we're going to talk about is the difference between friends and acquaintances. Because a lot of people use the term friend too loosely.
Way too loosely.
Because everybody ain't your friend.
Let's say that again for the people in the back.
Everybody ain't your friend.
Everybody ain't your friend, for real. And that's something that people have to learn. Like, and you have to be able to discern that, because some people will smile in your face and talk behind your back.
Stab you in the back. Backstabbers.
Oh. She got all the little ad libs today, y'all. Just all the little ad libs.
The ad libs is given today.
So Webster's definition of a friend is one that's attached to another by affection or esteem. And then the acquaintance definition is a person a person whom you know that is not particularly a close friend. So it might be my friend's friend. That's an acquaintance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, your coworker may be an acquaintance. Mm-hmm. You can't say that your coworkers are your friends because y'all not sitting there hanging out at each other's children's events and graduations and stuff like that. Some people do cross that line, but typically most of the time you keep work at work and home life at home.
Because it gets messy.
It can definitely get
messy. I
am
a witness to that. It can get really, really messy. Like, I know I said I was Team Kendrick, but Drake said no new friends. And
big ill.
I'm just saying, like, it's best to just stick with what you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes, because folks change, people change.
That part, and so that was my thing. So there's a lot of when you're growing and developing, growing through your healing journey, you're developing your relationship with God. You're doing just more things to become a better human. Every friend that you've had doesn't always
agree
elevate with you.
Oh yeah,
because they may not have healed that part of them that trauma within them. So you trying to bring them up to your level or bring them to the next phase in your life is not gonna work out.
Yep, that's true. I agree with you 100% on that. So what does a true friend to you mean?
A true friend to me is going to be someone who, no matter what happens, is always there and sticks by your side. No matter if you're going through a bad relationship or a bad work experience or anything like that, that person is still there for you to reach out to. They're going to call and check on you, even though if they don't agree with your decisions. They're just going to say, hey, are you good? Anything, it doesn't mean that they have to interact with you on an everyday basis, because we're all adults and we all have lives to live. But when you need them or they need you, they know that you can count on you.
Yeah.
You can count on you.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
What about you? What do you think a true friend is?
I think a true friend is someone, like you said, is going to be there with you no matter what. Someone that you can confide in, that you feel like, okay, if I come and tell this person that I got, 3 toenails on one toe, that they not gonna make fun of me and make me feel bad and make me feel to where I can't open up to them. So I feel like that's somebody that you are gonna grow with, and they're gonna grow with you and maybe even build things with you. Not per se like build a marriage or anything. Sometimes your best friend might be your person.
You do have friends that can be your soulmate.
Yeah.
You can have soulmate friendships just the way you have a soulmate romantic relationship.
Yeah, for sure. I believe that.
So I'm going to give you my story. Well, you know the story because you was there.
Okay. Okay.
So that don't count. But I'm going to give everybody else the story.
Let's do it.
So when I was in that raggedy relationship that nobody didn't like him, and I still had decided to be with him, and I had left and went to another state. When everything went to pieces and fell apart, it was 3 of y'all, you were included. My girl Katie and D caught a plane, caught a flight to where I was at so that I didn't have to drive back 17 hours by myself. And then Katie was like, I'm gonna send y'all some money so y'all can get snacks.
Like snacks?
We didn't need it, but we were good. But it was like everybody just did something that they could do. I mean, you sent me the stuff to set up the new apartment because when I came back to Texas, I had no apartment. I had nothing. So I had to start all the way over. So you gave me my stuff to decorate and my little cleaning vacuum and all that stuff. I was so excited about it.
I know. She called me, y'all. I was like, oh my God, it's here. Oh, okay, friend.
So when you go through a situation like that and you see who steps for you, regardless of what happened. Now, mind you, none of my friends liked him. Not a single solitary one. Not one of them. But none of them made me feel bad about still dating him. And none of them made me feel bad when everything ended either.
Yeah.
All I knew is when I needed them and I needed their support system, they were right there.
Right there. Yeah. And you have to have friends that are not going to judge you and make you feel bad whenever, you are coming out of something like that, because then that can make you go even more into a depression. Yep. Or even, doing something where you're not here anymore. So
my support system was like vibranium because y'all was strong. Because with my family too. I know that's the only reason why I made it through.
Because where you at? Where
I don't know.
We got you. No, I'm just saying, like, we got you.
Well,
so
yeah,
where you at? Like,
okay.
Yeah. So, okay, moving on down to, does friendship have a timeline or time limit?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
I don't know how it can be yes and no at the same time. So some friendships can overstay their usefulness. No, I got a story for everything.
It's okay. I mean, that's what we need.
I had another friend. Her and I were close friends since like high school. She had moved to Texas from another state. We started hanging out, had great friendship. We went to different high schools, so then it kind of separated. But then as adults, we became friends again. Well, a couple times later, it's coming back to me that this person is saying negative things about me and my family.
Not your family too.
Girl.
Wait,
friends
them
and
fighting words. Them fighting words. Talking about the
and
family.
They talking about all of us behind our back, and it's coming back to us. And because we stand 10 toes down the way that we've been our whole life, and everybody that know us, they was like, that don't sound like them.
Yeah, that don't even make sense.
They don't act like that. That's not their personality, because it ain't us.
Yeah.
And so that friendship, no matter how long it was, it had to come to an end, because at that point, it was a detriment and no longer a useful friendship.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand. I feel like friendships do have a time limit. There's times and seasons for everything. So, it might be we friends right now, we need to take a little break, and then we might become friends again at a later time in life or whatever. But it's always a time and a season for everything. So I think
we can even attest to that, because when you were living in New Mexico, we weren't as close as we are now since you moved back to Texas. But it wasn't that we didn't have contact with each other, because we could still talk,
but we just weren't close. I wasn't here, so we couldn't hang out like we always did. So we went to vacation Bible school together, so.
We've been friends.
So okay, do you know how to tell the difference between a friend and an acquaintance?
When I was younger, I did not. But now I do, because I think being able to tell the difference also is based on your sense of discernment.
Yes.
And the older that you get, the more you're able to develop that sense of discernment and be able to tell what's good for you, what's not good for you, what God has made for you and what God hasn't.
That's what I was going to say. As I've gotten older, I can tell, the difference between who's my friend, who's really, out for me, who just act like they my friends, and then one little thing I say that make them mad, they out the door, or whatever, you know?
Or they don't never show up to your events. They only show up when it's beneficial to them. Like if it's your graduation or your birthday or something's going on, they don't show up, but they expect you to be there for them. Everything.
And then get mad if you don't come. Baby, hold on now.
And it goes both ways, because with any type of relationship, friendship or romantic, you're gonna have to make some sacrifice or compromise.
For sure. Let's see. Do you have lifelong friendships?
No,
you don't. You don't?
I know it.
Oh,
let me think.
Okay.
Let me think about this. I got. You are one of my longest
Aw.
lifelong friends. My other friend, she just left and went back to Washington.
Mm-hmm. She's been there though since about the same time, because she was there in
well,
8th
she
grade.
was there. Oh yeah, she was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I met you in 7th grade. I met her in 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so y'all are my lifelong friends. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I have.
She's one of my lifelong friends, and then I have another friend. We've been friends since I was like 6, and that's my boo. She just moved back from Dubai, so yeah, we.
Oh yeah, I like her too. I like her. We done hung out.
And then Dora, she's one of my lifelong friends too. We've been friends since like we were 6 too. So
okay.
I have new friends that come in, but I don't try to get, too close with them. Some of my older friends know me. Like, they be like, okay,
yeah,
we know.
I tell everybody, I'm an acquired taste. I'm not for everybody. Because for some people, I be
too much.
They can't deal with it.
Too much. Especially me. Like in the morning time, I'm too much for you.
Yeah, in the morning time, she's too much for me right now. Because she be calling, hi friend, good morning, wake up. No.
Well, you say you need a wake up call. I mean, what else? You want me like, it's time to wake up. And then you'll go back to sleep, friend. Come on.
Yeah, that wake up call be something else at 6:30.
Well, and that's why you got me.
Thank you.
That's why you got me. All right. So this week we have do we have anything else for this week's topic? Do you have anything else to add about friends, acquaintances?
No, I think it was a good overview of how to handle friends versus acquaintances.
Okay. So this week's Aunties Friends Business, we have Sierra Spencer. She is with the Family Insight Group of Newport News, Virginia. She's a family counselor. So they do have a residence program. So we'll put up all of her information if you guys need to, talk to somebody or your family needs to talk to somebody. We'll give y'all her information. Y'all can reach out to her.
Because also remember, we didn't say this at the beginning, but May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So make sure you guys take care of yourselves on the mental front. Is very important. Mental health is just as important as your physical health, if not more.
And where can y'all find us? Y'all, I've been getting so many people asking us where I'm like, we tell y'all all the time where y'all can find us.
First of all, we got a link tree.
Yes.
On the Instagram, on the YouTube, on the Facebook,
all
on the
TikTok. Of it. All of it. All you got to do is push that little link and it'll take you to all of them.
All 10 spots.
All of them. But just a refresher for y'all. Y'all can find us on Facebook. Y'all can find us on Apple Podcasts. Y'all can find us on Printify and get some merch if y'all want to get some merch.
You got a pop-up shop.
Yes. Instagram, Spotify, and then y'all can TikTok, YouTube, and y'all can also email us at Aunties and Mimosas podcast@gmail.com.
And we also have a Reddit page.
That's new.
Just made that.
It's new.
So y'all can get into the group chat with your favorite aunties and we can talk about whatever y'all need to talk about. You can give us some extra topics or you just bring up whatever you want to discuss. If you saw something on the show that you want to elaborate on, that's what the Reddit group chat is for.
So hit us up on Reddit, Aunties and Mimosas. Everything is Aunties and Mimosas. So yes. Oh no, Auntie done broke a necklace, y'all.
In the middle of the show.
In the middle of the show. All right, y'all. Stay tuned to next week's guest, y'all. We got some good ones for y'all.
Yeah, we're probably gonna eat good on the next episode.
We're going to eat good on this next episode.
We got something for y'all.
Yeah, we got something for you ladies. All right, y'all. Well, I think that's going to be the end of this week's show. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of Aunties and Mimosas. Bye, y'all. I think I'm going to give me some champagne.
A little extra.
A little extra.
I know you want to get away. And you need time to yourself. Feeling so overwhelmed with problems. Seems like nothing can solve it. Know you need a mental break. Well, come on and pull up a chair and have some fun with a couple friends just like you.